VHS 2, 1. Please, port side 1.5 metres above the waterline. I'll go get VTS, that's all copied, thank you.
TS Red Jet 6. Good evening. Town Quay to cause, please.
6 VTS evening against Suresh, that's all copied, thank you. I've got no immediate traffic for you. The tug Phoenix past South Ride now. She's back in, we're bound for Esso.
That's all copied, Chris. Thank you very much.
Teams lift Henrica VTS. Teams lift Henrica VTS, that's all copied, thank you. The AI Avocet is currently working southeast of the tower, and the causeway just passing west of the Out and Out Boys should be over the new grounds in for Portsmouth. North and east of the tower, all received, thank you. Eagle against VTS.
Ahoy, shipmates! Looks like we've got a shipmate up already.
VTS. If you want to call south.
Up by the sign. He's been getting some waves. I can't. Oh, it looks like it's shipmate Nathan's up there. Oh, I've noticed it's been a bit problematic at the moment. So looks like I've got a few network issues, but I think I've got it working. We have just 2 departures today. Sky Princess due away at 4:30, so that's at 12 minutes time. Then and we can't quite see the Sky Princess. She's at the other end of port, so she's up here, pointing the right way. So I'm hoping we will hear the horn if I have a quick look at the weather. So the weather, the wind's going to blow the sound. Let me think about this. Which way is the wind going to blow? There's going to blow it. Yeah, actually, I think it. No, it's going to blow it away, isn't it? Yeah. No, that's not helpful. We might hear it because it's not a great deal of wind, but it's not the sort of level of wind we're expecting. Down in Mayflower Park here, we've got a lot of things starting to happen. There's a big firework display at 6:45 this evening. And called off the park. It's a ticket-only event, and people have already started arriving. Of course, we've got the customary ice cream man there, and there's a burger van, and there's a couple of rides as well, fairground rides at the far end. I know we've got a few shipmates on Sky Princess as well, and a few shipmates on the P&O ship, so I think we'll have a good amount of waving. The fireworks this evening will be firing off from somewhere roughly in the middle of our screens. And that'll be a separate live stream. I'll start that about 6:45. In the meantime, let me just make sure all the cameras are working. Connecting up with the cameras. Our shipmate Nathan's busy waving. It's definitely building up an appetite for the buffet with all that waving. Problems. It keeps dropping out. Quite know what's going on here. sort of network issues somewhere. There's always something falling off. It reminds me of something that needs lots of work. That's what it reminds me of. There's always something dropping off the old wagon. Lots of security down there for the fireworks display.
The Fly Ocean BTS, good afternoon.
Oh, what's that? Something's going on. Oh, yeah, there's one of those fairground rides. I wonder what that was.
Fly Ocean BTS, that's all received, sir. Thank you. I've got no reported outbound traffic to the west.
Right, sorry, I'm just busy trying to get everything organised.
No traffic outward bound to the west.
There we go. Right, we're all organised. We're all set up. Looks like there's some shipmates down there having a bit of a blast in the park. All right, we've got another shipmate up by the P&O cruise sign, having a little wave. Right, so let's have a better look through the chat. Sorry, I've been distracted. There's a little bit of light in the sky there. It's going to be a bit lighter than yesterday's live stream. On yesterday's live stream, now that was interesting. I don't know if many of you shipmates managed to see yesterday's live stream, but we had the Queen Mary 2 departing with one of her rescue boats not on board, and the rescue boat had to chase Queen Mary 2 down Southampton water, and then the rescue boat needed rescuing, which was
all copied, thank you.
Rather amusing.
Eames lift Hendrika there at the North Sturbridge, just disembarking her pilot outward bound. Some Mexico innovation, just passing Brown down buoy outward bound. And anything for the turn this evening?
Yeah, and unfortunately she couldn't.
Just an eyeball, that's all copied, thank you.
She couldn't get her rescue boat on board, so the local patrol vessel had to rescue the rescue boat, drag it over to the front of Queen Mary 2, and Queen Mary 2 picked it up with one of her big cranes, put it on board, and the two little shipmates got on through the pilot's hatch at the front. It's quite interesting. I hadn't seen that before.
BTS, Bluefin.
Bluefin, BTS.
Yeah, good evening. The dredge finished SCT5 here and going to get underway. Deep draft 5.7, 12 plus 1 on board, outbound to the spoil ground.
There we go. People are congregating down the park.
That's all received.
Not a day to be ship watching from Mayflower Park, unless you pay for your ticket, of course, to get in there. Right, so have a quick look at the chat. That's what I was doing before I got distracted. Oh, where's shipmate Deborah Speller? Ship. We got our channel sponsor Paul from Love Cruise in the chat. Ahoy, Elizabeth Leaborn. And ahoy there, Anne Savage. And ahoy there, CS28. Yes, she's saying brilliant coverage you gave of that. Yes. Yeah, well, it was an unexpected live stream. Well, the live stream wasn't unexpected, but having to following the rescue boat down the water and then having it needing rescuing. Yeah, that was quite entertaining, wasn't it? I was surprising how clear the shots were. If it was windy at all, the poor old Netley cam would have wobbled around too much, but luckily it was just about right. Have a quick look through the comments and what's going on in the chat here. Oh, and in case you're wondering, there's the two departures this evening. The Sky Princess at 4:30. I've had the radio on for a little bit and I've not heard anything. So I hope that's good news, or maybe I just missed it. And then at 5:45, it's P&O's Iona. Then I shall stop this live stream. We'll have another live stream, but then there's a fireworks display, big fireworks display at 6:45. Right, where did I get to? What normally happens for the firework display is absolute traffic mayhem. So, oh yes, you can start to see quite a lot of people there walking. I think they're walking to Mayflower Park. And that will become more and more. And in fact, it comes a point where people just start abandoning their cars left, right and centre with wanton abandon. I'm having real network troubles today. I don't know what's going on here. Something is wrong somewhere, and I don't know what that is.
VTS, that's all copy, thank you, and copy to conversation there with the bluefin.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh yes, lots of comments in the chat. Well, there's Liz H, who says they're on Sky Princess. Lots of amazing ship and technology. Oh yeah, some of these newer ships, they've got all sorts of exciting technology, haven't they?
Bluefin, Sky Princess.
Hi there, Carol.
Sky Princess, Bluefin. Yeah, we're all singled up now, Simon. I'm just thinking, what with the clear channel and our fully pass, would you mind following us? Might be a better option. Yeah, if you're singled out there, Jim, we'll just follow you out. That's fine. Yeah, lovely. Thanks very much. We'll be underway very shortly.
Oh, well, there we go.
The Sky Princess and the bluefin VTS, that's all copy, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We'll be underway shortly.
Oh, there we go. So that's answered the question on
Thank you.
Sky Princess. Got some more shipmates waving over there. I look, they've got a torch. They've got their camera phone torch on. Very effective. That was the bluefin. She's a hopper dredger. There she is there. So she's been dredging the container terminal. This time of year is now, once we've gone past the major cruise ship season, we enter a dredging season. Lots of dredging goes on in and around the port. Happens every year, obviously slightly different areas. And at the moment, the STC5 is being dredged by bluefin. And sounds like Sky Princess is ready to move. I haven't had any numbers or anything on the radio, so that's good. Sky Princess will be coming from the right-hand side of our screen. Okay, let's have a look. So we've got shipmate Liz H. She is on board.
Yes, that's all received, thank you. I've got nothing immediate for you. The Phoenix is just approaching the PC, inward bound for SO, and the Sky Princess is just getting underway now from 106 berth. Should be followed out by the UKD Bluefin, and they've got a four-ly pass with the OOCL Chongqing, who's just through the fort.
Oh, the shipmate Carol Finnis. Well, the shipmate Kath Brown says they are on Sky Princess on deck 18 under the Sky Princess signage. Lady with orange hands waving. Oh, excellent. Well, that's a great location right underneath the sign with orange hands. I assume you mean you've got big foam hands and you don't just have orange hands because you've been doing some DIY at the weekend or something and haven't got paint off your hands. Yeah, excellent. Good. We've got quite a few shipmates on board this weekend. Oh, well, the shipmate Wayno says, after following the captain's videos, I'm finally tasting our first cruise, currently moored alongside Bridgetown on the motor vessel Britannia. Safe sailing. Oh, excellent, shipmates. Well, I hope it's going well for your first one. And that does actually make a good point there. It does remind me. Where's the button? Here it is. Hello, ahoy there, shipmates. I am the captain of the Solent Ships YouTube channel, broadcasting to you live from the port of Southampton. Mainly at the weekends, sometimes during the week, and all the time on our static cameras. Right, where do we get to now? That's excellent. So there's a shipmate there who's going cruising on his cruise the first time. Hopefully he's enjoying it. Well, the shipmate Martin Keith said they just got off. Everything was brilliant. Shipmate Nathan, no, he's the one that's waving. He's an Iona. I think shipmate Nathan is the one there in the grey top to the left of the P&O sign. He was busy waving earlier, burning off those calories so he can get down to the buffet.
Causeway VTS. Causeway VTS, that's all. Copy, thank you.
Well, the shipmate Jade Lloyd says, what camera is Sky Princess? Sky Princess on it. Well, she's on this camera, but she's off our screen, unfortunately, because she's just round the corner. There's a big building in the way. An issue I'm trying to resolve. I can show you what we mean on the map here. So we are currently looking at the camera that's here, and we can see Iona very easily, but unfortunately Sky Princess is just ever so slightly out of our view. Frustrating. That's just what we've got to work with there. Well, the shipmate J Little says, is it 2 sails today? Yep, two ships today, 4:30 and 5:45. Oh, shipmate Nathan's, I think he stopped waving. He was very frenetically waving earlier. We definitely saw him. Shipmate Little Leadborn says, got friends on Sky Princess deck 17 near the front, but didn't say which side. Okay, well, that's not very helpful. Probably like my friends that departed on a ship a couple of months ago, and they were actually on the wrong side of the ship on their balcony looking out to try and find the camera. I did explain they should be on the port side, but they seem to totally ignore my advice. Let's have a look. Well, the shipmate Liz H, they're on.
It's just on the move now.
They are on
Sky Princess VTS, that's all received. Thank you.
Sky Princess, port side, deck 12, big yellow hands forward. Okay, all right, that's good. Sounds we'll keep a lookout for that. So we've got yellow hands and orange hands. Shipmate Will Reader says, can't wait for next Saturday. I have already packed for next Saturday. I'll be heading down to see my nan Thursday and staying with her till Saturday. Where are you off to then, Shipmate Will Reader? Next Saturday? I'm not sure. Could be Iona. Shipmate Jadel says, is it all wired? I think it might have to do with my network issues. Yes, it is. It's all hardwired. There is one Netly-Cam is on a Wi-Fi link, but other than that, some are scattered across the internet and some are hardwired in, but it's all distributed across the internet, which I think sometimes is what causes the issues. Where did that go? I've lost that comment. Oh, there should be Raymond Morris. Yes, rescue boat for the rescue boat, says Shipmate J Little. Yes, it was the Pathfinder SP.
Team Swift, Hendrika, VTS, that's all. Copy, thank you.
Solent Patrol, Southampton Patrol had to rescue the rescue boat. It was quite ironic. Well, then, Shipmate Samantha Askey says, my first time joining you. Very interesting. Oh, glad you've joined us, Shipmate. Well, then, Shipmate Liz McLaughlin. And Shipmate Roger Linnell says, all packed, ready for Tuesdays on Ventura. Shipmate Gary Hamilton is currently on board Deck 12. I don't know which ship he's on board. I don't know if that's Deck 12 of Iona or Deck 12 of Sky Princess. Sky Princess is our first departure. She's on the move now. I can see if you look on the map, she's currently moving. Where is the map? There it is. She's just moved away ever so slightly from the side of the dock there. I'll be a little while. It takes surprising how long it takes before you see her on the side of the box cam. The hopper dredger is waiting over there. We've got a few shipmates up on the top. We've had quite a few already up on top of Iona waving at us. I think that's shipmate Nathan there on the left in grey, and then a couple of shipmates by the S. We had a couple on the lower deck. Yeah, it's a good spot. I tend to leave the camera there, so if you do get on board... Oh, hello. I can see some big hands. Where does everyone get these big hands from? Oh, quite impressive. Definitely see your big hands. Right, where did I get to? I was doing something. No, did I forget? No, I just forgot. I was going to do something. Oh, yes, I remember. Right, yes, Sky Princess. Where's she off to? Sky Princess, 5 years old, Sky Princess. Haven't had any passenger numbers yet, but she has a maximum passenger capacity of somewhere between 3,668 and 4,610. So I would imagine we've probably got somewhere in the region of 3,700-800 on board. Oh, out are the big red hands. Definitely see those. That's maximum visibility. They work really well, those big foam hands. Especially now it's starting to get dark, you either need sort of foam hands or torches, flashlights on your mobile phone. They work very well. But yes, Sky Princess, she's now on her move. She'll be on a screen in a minute or two. She's off on a 14-day round trip train trip to Spain, Portugal. Oh, yeah, so this is the one that a shipmate was telling about a while ago. It's the Good Food Show at Sea. I think they've got lots of chefs on board and lots of cooking demonstrations. It looks like a really good event to go to. And this 14-day cruise is calling in at Lisbon in Portugal. Then Cadiz in Spain, Cartagena, Barcelona, Malaga, and then good old Gibraltar in the UK. Obviously at the bottom of Spain. Then La Coruna in Spain, and then back to the port of Southampton. Right, okay, in case you're wondering, this is a similar itinerary, I think. Yeah, this is a similar itinerary. This is for April next year, 21 nights. So it's a bit of a longer cruise here. And this is an example of something that our channel sponsor Love Cruise is offering. It's $17.50 per person for 21 nights on Sky Princess. That seems pretty good value to me. And that calls in at Southampton, La Coruna, Bilbao, Lavadon, Solent, Cherbourg, Southampton, or comes back to Southampton, then Vigo, Cadiz, Malaga, Corsica, Marseille, Gibraltar, and then back to Southampton. So that's an interesting cruise, that one. So twice the port of Southampton. So you're getting a 7-day cruise and a 14-day cruise all sandwiched together. Well, this is a shorter 7-day cruise in April. So that's the 7-day cruise part of that cruise then. That calls in La Coruna, Bilbao, Lavadon, Solent, and Cherbourg. Back to Southampton, $729 per person. I could just see the wing bridge. Just creeping on the sides of our screen. I didn't hear any honking, but like I say, the wind is not in a favourable direction for us. Well, the shipmate Alexandra said unexpected live last night. Yes, it was. I wasn't expecting. I thought it was going to be a short one. With just the 2 ships leaving at 9 o'clock, I thought it'd be, this would be simple and short, but yes, it was quite exciting. Well, their shipmate Susan Jones. Well, their shipmate Tessa Tinkers is watching you from Sky Princess. Oh, she's already, looks like Tessa's already having a party and tucking into the cocktails. Excellent. Well, their shipmate Julie Langton from Wolverhampton. Well, their shipmate KD. Well, their shipmate Lisa Sargent says live streamers in London also having bad streaming too. Oh, interesting. Well, it seems to be cleared up now. It was a bit live, it was a bit jerky earlier. But we seem to be all good now. How's the other cameras? Yep, Natalie's okay. Itchin's okay. Look at the tide is out. How is the weather? Currently, visibility is 30 nautical miles. A very gentle breeze. Almost low tide. 13.5 C with 81% humidity. Oh, there's shipmate Elizabeth Lee, which says Sky Princess sounds lovely. I've never been on a princess ship. Princess ships are quite good. There's sort of more in the, there can be a little bit quirky, so they're more in the sort of boutique hotel line. P&O is good, but just sort of more conventional. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, princess lines are a bit quirky. I know on some of the ships they've got grass on the top decks and things like that. Oh, no, their shipmate Jan Gale says you missed the Hornage, sat at Hythe Marina. Yes, I may well have done. Probably the biggest problem is my microphone points completely the other way. It points towards it points this way, actually. It points towards P&O Iona, that there. So if there is something honking at the other end of the port, I just can't hear it. I had it on in my headphones, but I didn't hear anything. If you're out and about, you'll probably hear it, but my microphone's hidden behind a wall. It's a little difficult for me to hear. Unfortunately, I need more microphones around the port. Oh, is it celebrity? Oh dear. Too many ships to remember. No, it's celebrity with grass top. Anyway, there we go. That's right, this is a celebrity, isn't it? Yes. Pretty sure I've been on a princess ship. Maybe I haven't then. Maybe that's the problem. Once they all start to blend. Right, I think I've got a few shipmates on board from what I can gather on the princess. Hopefully, they're heading off to some decent weather because the weather in Spain has been a little wet. We'll just put the outside microphone on just in case Princess decides to hoot to Iona, which is possible, I suppose. Where is the button? There it is. We go see her on the edge of our screens, on the edge of Ferrycan. Getting closer. Luckily it's pre Mr. Cootie's light show at his restaurant. The Mayflower plaque is building up with people for the firework display at 7:15. Well, I was wondering if we might get a response from Iona, but it appears not. Oh, that's good. Excellent. I wasn't expecting bonus haulage. Good of the Princess line. A couple of times recently we've had the Princess ships, and they've not been giving us the Princess honking, so that was good. Probably honking to all the people in the Mayflower Park as well. There we go. She's coming past here. I've got a few shipmates on board. I think they might be waving. Have a look. I thought by the sign is all I believe. Someone said they were. Let's have a look up there. Yeah, they are up by the sign. I'm having real network issues today for some reason.
That's all copied. Thank you.
Yes, it's actually turning out to be quite difficult to control the cameras. I don't know what's going on. I suspect it needs the age-old turn it off, turn it back on again solution to the problem.
Seventh Sky Innovation, BTS, that's all received, thank you. I've got nothing immediate for you inward bound.
Yes, it's all very laggy at the moment. Well, there should be, Liz H, you're going to need to wave your mobile phone torch or something because I cannot work out where you are when the ship's moving. I don't know, for a start, I don't know which deck 12 is. And I don't know, and it's very difficult to work. And it's very difficult to see at the moment because of my network issues. I'm having a really bad picture. Hopefully you're having a good picture. So for me, it's very difficult to know where deck 12 is. Well, the shipmate Shepherd Book says, oh, in his former day job, we called that the Ed Morgan solution. Ed Morgan, I'm not familiar with that one. Certainly got shipmates waving with their big orange, yellow hands, pink hands. I don't know what colour. It's not yellow, pink. I know we've got some orange hands somewhere on Sky Princess. I think we've got someone waving at the top. Let's see if we can find them, shall we? Let's go over here. Have a look up here. Oh yeah, we've definitely got a shipmate up there waving. Up by the side, we can see you there, shipmate. We see you waving. I've forgotten who that was now. I saw someone else waving as well. I don't know what's going on this afternoon, but I'm really struggling to control things and actually see anything. The hands waving. Fairly calm water though, lovely, lovely. Starting to get some decent reflections. Hi there, shipmate Corey Robinson. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Oh, the shipmate roof. Oh, deck 12's the one below the bridge. Aha! Now you tell me that's helpful. That makes life a lot easier because I can't. It's very difficult where deck 12 is because it's just a whole wall of decks. But again, it's quite difficult to see in these conditions. It's just not. It's not enough. It's just too difficult with all the lights, and it's not dark enough or bright enough. Hi there, shipmate Dennis Van Omen. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Yes, just a bit of a struggle in these conditions. Certainly got the waivers over there on Iona. Hoping there'll be a bit more honking. It's really bad. What's going on?
And Chongqing's at South Riding, Clear Channel.
Having some real problems today. Oh dear.
BTS Wedge 7, good afternoon to Town Quay.
Wedge 7, BTS, good afternoon, that's all. Copy, thank you. The Sky Princess just passing Ocean Dock there, outward bound. It should be passing the inbound OOCL Chongqing just off Hawley. And Chongqing's at South Ride and Clear Channel.
Thanks so much. I can drop you for Town Quay, please.
7 BTS, no trouble at all, and 0.7.
0.7. In that case, we'll follow the cruise ship until we get past the game, then we'll nip out the reds.
That's all copied, thank you.
There we go. There goes Sky Princess heading off down past the dock head. Past Town Quay Pier, I should say. She's off on a 14-day good food show at sea. I think if you should have a quick Google of that and see if you can find some information on that. There was a whole list of celebrity chefs that were going to be on board. I can't say I particularly recognised any of the names, but it did look like there was a big list of all sorts of chefs. Well, the shipmate, New Rock JW. Welcome aboard, shipmate.
The Sky Princess just past the Ocean Dock.
Oh, that was a bit exciting. That was too fast. Turn the camera speed down. There we go. No, I'm not apologising. I'm not sure what's going on. I suspect I need to reboot a lot of things to see where the problems potentially are, but I can't really do that in the middle of a broadcast. Shipmate Casey, deck 8 above the lifeboats, waving a torch. Deck 8 above the lifeboats. I'll have a look. Not sure it's desperately easy to see. Oh, there we go. I can spot someone else up on the top, though. Might be somebody up there, and this is a faulty light. Potentially somebody up there with a flashing light.
Eleanor.
I can see that.
Eleanor, VTS.
Yeah, afternoon. Crew on board 44, standing by for the Town Quay. Way up.
Eleanor, VTS, that's all. Copy, thank you.
Well, I'm afraid I can't see anything above the lifeboats, unfortunately.
BTS, Bargate, likewise as the Eleanor.
Okay, VTS, evening Dan, that's all. Copy, thank you.
Yeah, it's quite tricky to see in these conditions. If I'm really struggling. Hopefully you're getting a reasonable picture, but for me, it's awful. It's so stop go. It's very difficult for me to distinguish anything that I'm looking at.
BTS, Bluefin, that's Pierhead Boy out.
Bluefin, VTS, all received, thank you.
I think this camera's working better. Yes, just are getting some lovely pictures here, aren't we? So, yeah, 14-day good food.
Innovation, VTS, that's all received, thank you.
40-day good food Spanish-Portuguese show. Calling it Lisbon in Portugal, Cadiz in Spain, then Cartagena, Barcelona, Malaga, and then Gibraltar. Be an interesting stop at Gibraltar. I don't suppose you need to show your passport at Gibraltar, will you? That's being a British territory. And after Gibraltar, La Coruna, and all the way back home. Yeah, it's really, I mean, what time are we now? We're talking 10 to 5, so I think it is officially sunset. Surprising how quickly it gets dark. We've had quite a lot of cloud coverage today and a bit of light rain earlier this morning. And it certainly felt a tad cooler as well. Do feel like autumn is on its way. As you can see, the low tide here on Itchingham, the exposed mud flats. Surprised there's even enough water for the boats to float. Gosh, the water is so low.
Red Eagle, VTS, that's all received, thank you.
The water is so low that I can't even see the lines on Iona. Normally I could just about see the lines. You can see when they're coming in, but they're only just visible because it's such a low tide at the moment. There's the red jet going past. I'm still getting some networking problems causing some image issues. Rather annoying. Yeah, I don't quite know what's going on here. There's a problem somewhere. Next away is the Iona in about 45 minutes' time. I shall carry on following Sky Princess down Southampton water. Hello, shipmate Vicky Robinson says, I'm new to the channel. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Paul, our channel sponsor.
Sky Princess at the Western Shelf, you ready for the figures?
Ah, we got the figures at last.
Sky Princess VTS, that's all copied and ready to go.
Passengers 3537, crew 1346. That's 4883 altogether.
Sky Princess VTS, that's all copied and confirm passengers 3537, crew 1346 with a total of 4883.
Thank you.
You got Sky Princess as a maximum double occupancy of 3668, and she has 3537 aboard. So it's almost an entirely full cruise ship of double occupancy, and then she has 1346 crew on board. A little bit light on the crew. Normally she's got space for 1411. But yes, even this time of year, surprisingly, the cruise ships are still quite busy. Well, the shipmate Brewthurper says there must be a pigeon sitting on the way. Do you know what? That has crossed my mind. For some reason, it's only happened recently. The pigeons have taken a real interest in pecking at my cables. I don't know why. I did see something the other day that one of the motorcycle manufacturers made electrical cables for their motorcycles out of an insulator that was actually quite attractive for mice to eat. So mice would tend to eat the cabling on the motorcycle. So the same manufacturer now makes something you can wrap around the cable that's spicy and hot, and apparently the mice don't like it. Seems like a lot to go through, doesn't it, to protect your motorcycle? But I suppose if you need to use it, you don't want the mice eating your cabling. It's your only solution. Oh, it's terrible. What's going on here? It's like some sort of impressionist painting. AI gone wrong. Oh, dearie me. I'm trying to get the little camera to work. Nothing's working particularly well. Really frustrating. Oh, I need the cameras to work. We've got some fireworks later. Well, the shipmate Patriotic Duty said on Sky in 2 weeks. Last I was on 4,200 and it was a bit crowded. School holidays. Ah, yes. Yes, I think I would definitely avoid the school holidays. When the ships leave, especially in half terms, you notice how much more crowded they get. I see we've got a few more shipmates up on by the P&O cruise line now, which is, I say, is now illuminated. There you go, they're waving the torches. Easy to spot that. They'll be off. I'm not quite sure where they're off to actually on P&O. They're off to, I think it's the European sort of round trip, European trip, I think. Yes, it is. They're off to Hamburg in Germany, then Rotterdam, and then Zeebrugge, and then Le Havre. But if you ask me, that's not a particularly good itinerary. Not a good idea to be arriving in Hamburg on a Sunday.
Good evening, sir. Receive, thank you.
BTS, Sea Green, finished on the Britonia, setting up to 106. Drive
Okay.
2.2 now, 3 POB.
Seems to be working now. There. That's the...
2 stations calling at once.
That's the Harbour Dredger.
Break, Sea Green, BTS, receive, sir. Register 6 approaching Town Quay. Inbound.
Plenty of waivers now up on top of P&O Iona.
Register 6, BTS.
Oh dear, I don't know what's going on. This is really odd.
BTS.
I think the networking problem might be with me because I'm getting networking problems from various different cameras in different locations. I think the common link is me.
Leaving the Empress for 106. Ocean scene just cleared Deadton Bay, boy back Town Quay.
Oh yes, your shipmate Sam gives a good point. Yes, it's Hamburg on Monday. Yeah,
Left Henrica, BTS.
I was. Is it Hamburg on Monday? Yes, Hamburg on Monday. Yeah, sorry, I'd forgotten what day it was.
Left Henrica, BTS. Received Dredger AI opposite southeast of your current position, working in the area. Pass with the widest berth, wide berth. Keep a listening watch on this channel whilst you are within a BTS area, and have a safe passage.
Yep, certainly Hamburg on Monday's fine. Hamburg on Sunday's no good. Everything's closed in Germany on Sunday. Apart from when I went there, I'd forgotten the miniature world.
We're pierhead out, carrying on down a little bit further. We're not due alongside Town Quay to 1830.
Ocean scene, good evening. Large movement inbound, also Chongqing by northeast, current boy now. 910.
Yeah, that's all, copy, thank you.
BTS, Bluefin, Western Shelf.
Ikari Bluefin, good evening, sir. Received, and also Chongqing, northeast, current boy.
Yes, Hamburg on Sunday's no good. Hamburg on Sunday's no good. Everything is closed. But yes, I wanted to go to the miniature world, and I discovered that you need to book up the miniature world a long way in advance. It really does book out. It's looking fairly good out there at the moment. I've noticed on Itching Cam. Oh, no, I must have like an impressionist mode turn on or something. No, there we go. Everything's really struggling today, including the captain. But you see, it's very calm and flat out there. We've got a bright, massive, small town brightness floating down Southampton water. Got quite a few shipmates up on Iona by the sign there. They've been waving their torches on their phones. With easy spotting them. Yeah, something's really not right today somewhere. Oh, there's something to fix. Oh, is something breaking? I normally find it's something that has one piece of equipment somewhere's run an update, and the update has caused all sorts of problems. That's normally what happens to me. Software updates, breaking more problems than they're fixing. Well, shipmate Roger Linnell says, do you know what ships will be in port on Tuesday apart from Ventura? Top of my head, I think it's just Ventura. Yep, just Ventura on Tuesday, shipmate. Well, shipmate Roger, this is what time's the firework display? Firework display is...
Mount Young, BTS, good evening, Juzo.
Is at 6:45.
Mount Young, good evening. That's pilots on board at SO number 5. Vessels outbound to NAB for Corpus Christi, USA. Draft 10.8. Still planning departure time 17:30.
Oh, shipmate Shepherd Book, if you're still listening, that ship...
Mount Young, BTS. BTS, that's
I think guess it's a tanker ship, but that's heading out your way, shipmate, over to Corpus Christi. Shipmate Shepherd Book lives in Texas, so that's one of it. That'll be a local ship for him. Assuming I've got the location of Corpus Christi right.
Where is the Chongqing at the moment, please?
sorry, so which one again, please?
The inbound container ship, the Chongqing.
We've got flashing lights now underneath P&O sign.
Yeah, just approaching boarding gap, sir. Approaching boarding gap, clear channel.
That's all copy, thank you.
Very effective flashing lights on your mobile phones. Oh, well, the shipmate Electric Gamer. They've been a leading hand member for 20 months now. So they were on Sky in August. Lovely ship. Oh, yeah, everyone. Oh, in August. I guess you probably had quite a few children on board with you in August. I used to have a mobile phone that the torch had various different modes. One mode it was on, one mode it was dimmed, another mode it would flash, and then one mode it used to flash SOS. That would be really handy in these sorts of conditions. But we can definitely see you there, shipmate, flashing away. Very visible indeed. That looks like the sail training boat Prolific, I would think. Let me just check the map. It's that twin-masted schooner there. If my memory serves me correctly. Yep, that is sail training boat Prolific. We tend to hear quite a lot on the radio. There we go. You can see that's Prolific there on the left. Right, shipmates, I'm going to head down to the galley for a bit, and I should be back at 17:45. There's a chance I might try and reboot some things because we're having a bit of a problem here with some of the cameras, but I'm not entirely sure where the problem is. Oh, well, it should be Shepherd Brook. Oh, there we go. I was right. Corpus Christi is about 3.5 hour drive from where I live. There we go. You could drive down and see the ship from Southampton. Right, shipmates, I shall continue following. I'll be back in about 40 minutes' time. I'm just going to nip down to the galley. And I should be back in about 45 minutes' time. In the meantime, I might get my big hammer out and whack a few things. See if we can see where the problem is. Oh, look, it's one of the ferries passing. Having some problems somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where the problems are. The other week, my computer kept reinstalling the graphics card on me. I think sometimes I'd like to get it into a fixed state and then turn off updates and never do an update ever again. I don't think Bill Gates will allow you to do that. Right, shipmates, I will just see if I can sort some of these problems out. And I should be returning at 17:45 for the departure of Iona.
Iona, Southampton, BTS.
Southampton BTS, Iona, channel 1-2.
Iona, BTS, good evening to you. Apologies on this. Your pilot will be delayed boarding you. This is due to road traffic. This is due to traffic on the road.
Iona, understood. So our pilot will be delayed boarding due to the traffic in the channel. Do you have any information how long it will be delayed?
At the moment, sir, it is a question of how long is the piece of string. Apologies.
That's understood. We'll be standby 0912 and you let us know when you have any information.
That push in 1/4 on Lomax? 1/4.
Right. Eagle VTS, clear to proceed. Caution your approach, please, with the ocean scene passing him.
Oh, copy, thank you.
VTS, Eleanor.
Eleanor VTS, Lorna, good evening, ma'am.
Evening, Ray. We're just about to let go for the WCL.
Stations calling 1, Chongqing, BTS, you reach about. Eleanor called in about let go and break. Eleanor, BTS, copy.
Thanks, Ray.
For your information.
Osprey VTS following the blue fin receive, so thank you. UK details. Hearing, sir, just be aware the tanker Sin Mount Young, that's on number 5, Service Key, is at station. Six VTS, the ocean scene approaching test for proceeding out to the east at the moment. Outbound traffic, Red Osprey approaching Catlin, UKD Bluefin approaching SO1, tanker Sin Mount Young, SO number 5 is at station. The Sky Princess is passing SO number 5 as well, out clear channel. Inbound, very large container carrier, also Chongqing, passing fully deep buoy.
All received, thank you. In terms of the Chongqing.
Okay, VTS Dan, good evening, sir. Received. Yes, please.
Right.
Aston, good evening, sir. Yes, please. Yes, good evening. Outbound traffic, Sky Princess clearing SO clear channel. Currently followed by UKD Bluefin passing SO number 1 and the tanker Sin Mount Young station from SO number 5 clear channel. Inbound traffic, the very large container carrier also Chongqing is passing BPJ. Yes. Send Young VTS, Gibraltar against us, received. Bluefin is now approaching SO number 2. Where are you? Again, VTS ma'am, good evening to you. Outbound traffic, Sky Princess approaching the Hope, clear channel. UKD Bluefin passing SO number 3 now, followed by your colleague Red Osprey approaching SO 1. And the tanker St. Mount Young underway very shortly from SO number 5, clear channel as well.
Go down your port side if you're happy with that. Lovely, thank you.
Right on, and UKD Bluefin, this VTS, copy all that sort of thing too. Princess VTS, good evening to you, and no reported inbound traffic from the NAB. And next, planned boarding the vehicle carrier Nereus Highway 1945 east of the tower, and 2015 for the time.
BTS Sea Green, alongside at 106.
Sea Green received, thank you for the close-up. Calling at once, break UKD Bluefin VTS receives the no report large movement inbound from the map. Well, Jai VTS. Well, Jai VTS receives thank you for the call. Osprey VTS received. College gauge 1.15. Apex VTS. Sorry, sir. Did you say she's extinguished? Received, sir. Thank you for that. VTS, stand by, stand by. Break, Red Falcon, VTS, Regit 6, calling user. Red Falcon, Regit 6, this VTS, copy, passing arrangement. Ferry Britann, VTS. This received, sir. No reported outbound traffic using the main fairway. Ocean Scene, VTS. Yes, unreported extinguished target passing S1 inbound docks extinguished.
Yeah, that's all copied. Once the we can make our way back up to Town Quay.
Received, sir. Thank you.
BTF, Roger 7.
Roger 7 VTS, yes please.
BTF, scene.
Ocean Scene, VTS.
Have we got a revised sailing time for the Iona, or is that still in the air yet? Still.
Plan 1745, due to transport traffic. It's a question now of how long is a piece of string.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay, thank you.
Southampton VTS, ma'am. Good evening to you.
Southampton VTS, this is Prolific. We are alongside an ocean village.
Prolific VTS, that's received, ma'am. Thank you for the call.
Ahoy, shipmates! Back again. See, traffic is not improving. I think traffic is getting worse. This is the madness that will ensue this evening for the firework display in Mayflower Park. As you can see, there are lots of people there. It's getting busier and busier. There's even a boat down there. I'm not sure. What's this boat that's down there? Some sort of yacht, isn't it? Where's he going then? He's probably going to get a bird's eye view of what's happening down there. And I think I heard the Ocean Scene earlier. The Ocean Scene normally lurks around as well to go and see the fireworks. I've heard the pilot, or rather Iona, the VTS called Iona to let them know the pilot is stuck in traffic. And I can see why he might be stuck in traffic. Traffic in Southampton has been really appalling lately. And this evening is going to be an awful, awful day for that. Got a couple of shipmates up by the P&O cruise sign. We can see them been waving their torches or flashlights all evening. Pretty decent of them. Yes, I did follow the Sky Princess down Southampton water, but it was a little bit tricky. That's the problem with these nighttime broadcasts. And I do realise that if Iona is delayed too much, I'm going to run into my firework broadcast. I might just have to... I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that. Unsurprisingly, the captain has not given this much thought.
VTS, the Iona.
Oh, here we go. He can listen to Iona now.
Iona, VTS. Good evening to you, sir.
VTS Iona, yeah. Got here eventually, but we're all good. Ready for when the box boat clears. Portside 2, we are 8.9 on 46. Berth out for Hamburg. And I've got the figures when you're ready.
Yeah, he's got figures.
Iona, VTS, yes, please, sir.
Yeah, passengers 5432 and crew 1636 plus 1.
There we go. That's...
Iona, VTS, that's all received.
So,
yes, you are cleared to sail once the OSL Chongqing is passed and clear view. Just be aware, there's a small under 40 target just passing Dean's Elbow Buoy now into the docks. Light is extinguished.
Small vessel at the Dean's Elbow. Okay, we'll look out for that.
yeah, so that's... Iona's departed with 5,432 passengers. So that's actually a little bit more than double occupancy, not quite maximum occupancy, and just quite down on crew, 1636.
Received, thank you, sir.
Rather than 70. Oh, look at that is getting busy now. Look at that. The masses are arriving on Mayflower Park. So the Iona is about to depart as soon as the container ship, or as the pilot likes to refer to it, the box ship. Hang on, what was I doing? I was browsing. I was busy browsing other things. I know I shouldn't be, but I just got distracted. There we go. That's the box. That's the box ship that's coming in at the moment.
Thank you for that, sir.
There you go. That's the box. That's what Iona is just waiting for the box ship to depart. Iona.
VTS Morning Pride. Morning Pride, VTS, sir. Good evening to you.
Yeah, MT Ray, yes, topside 238.9, draft 10 metres, 27 on board. Vessel's bound for Zeebrugge.
Well, the shipmate David King says we're sat in the Sunset Bar Deck 8.
VTS, that's all received, sir. With the Iona from 46 called in at stations as well. You're clear to sail once the Iona's passing clear view.
Yeah, received. Which tugs have we got?
Say that again, please, sir.
Yeah, which are our tugs?
Stand by, please, sir. Stand by, I'll come back to you.
There we go. That's, I still couldn't get Itching Cam to work very well. Still having some issues somewhere. Yeah, so shipmate David King's at my favourite place, the Sunset Bar, or the Sky Bar. I think I prefer the Sky. No, the Sky Bar. I think I prefer the Sky Bar. Well, the shipmate Jack's Aviation says that on Iova, our cabin is on starboard. Cabin starboard. Oh, that's not going to help shipmates because I can't see starboard. Shipmate Zoe Gibson is on deck 14 midships portside just as the ship juts out. We will wave our torches. Oh, just as the ship juts out. Oh, we'll have a look, shall we? Yeah, we can see the
Pride VTS.
box ship is just coming in.
Faraby and Mercurius, sir.
Right.
Faraby and Mercurius, okay.
Let's move my cameras. I'm just moving.
BTS the Iona, we're singling up now. I'll be lifting off as soon as the Ching Chong's clear. Chong whatever.
Iona, copy that, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, it's getting very busy.
Dogs for the morning flight 74 when you're ready.
Papa, Delta, Victor, Southampton, VHS, Chelmsford. Antingrat, VGS, good evening. Can you go to channel 9, please? 9 with Southampton pilot.
It's all getting quite busy. Right, I'm just moving the camera. Oh, you can see the ship has risen up a bit now. We can see the lines. I can see the shipmate. He's just appeared in the hatch. There we go. There we go. You can see the little shipmate just appeared in the hatch. There's a lot. Oh, the line's just coming down. Oh, that was good timing, wasn't it? Well, she's definitely keen to go. Pilot arrived. Pilot called in, said he was late, stuck in traffic. Probably stuck in all this nightmare traffic that's going on out here at the moment. Yeah, look, it's absolutely packed down there. It is. Okay. Got a couple of shipmates up by the sign. They've been busy with their flashing torches. We see you. That's one line down. Hang on, let me put my outside microphone on as well. I had to turn it off. I need to set up a separate outside microphone. At the moment, I just steal the one from the camera. It's not those.
Good evening. Tanker that's in Mount Young underway. The Iona is now stationed. She'll be underway shortly from 46. Then she'll be followed by the morning Pride away 1830 from 38.
There you go. There's the box ship coming in. I was waiting for her to come in. So it actually worked out quite well. The pilot didn't arrive too late. But obviously he has to have a bit of a debriefing with the crew on board so they can work out what they're doing. Oh, even this camera's struggling. I've got some work to do. I don't think I'm going to be able to sort this out before the fireworks. I could just see.
BTS, OCL, Chongqing.
I can see the lines coming in there at the stern. I do like the OCL Chongqing.
Chongqing, evening to both against us. Good.
Yeah, evening. Just to advise, just inside the channel, adjacent to the pierhead buoy, small fisherman.
Inside channel, small fisherman, pierhead buoy. Copy, sir.
Yeah, I suspect there might be a few pleasure craft out there. They'll be out there for the fireworks. Looks like we've got a flag. I'm struggling to read that. I might use the other camera. I'll whiz the other camera over in a second once the box ship has gone out of the way. But I definitely a flag. I don't know. I need to have a look on my other screen.
Jai VTS.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at those lines, see how they're doing. Right, I'm going to move the other camera over and see if I
yes, please, sir.
can work out what's going on. It looks like someone's got a flag up. Oh, I don't know if this camera can see, actually. Oh, yes, it can. Yeah, we can. We can see up there. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see if we can work out what this flag is. No, I'm trying to.
Yes, ready. Go shortly getting underway from Ropier, outbound.
All right, just focusing the camera.
Red Eagle VTS, you get the very large container carrier. That also Chongqing. Approaching your station. The Iona is laying the lines.
All copy, thank you. Break. Iona, Red Eagle.
I can't work out what that flag is at all. White with... It almost looks like there's a person there, doesn't it? Maybe I'm misinterpreting that. Well, the shipmates, Carl says we're on Iona, port side, standing by the piano side, deck 17, torch in hand, ready to fire it up. Good job, shipmate. There's a couple of you up there. Everyone up on the piano side should shout ahoy, then you could coordinate your torches. It looks like the last line is coming in. There we go. Last line is coming in on
Call in BTS.
Iona. That's Chris on the radio again. Yeah, that's
Ocean BTS, that's all copied, and affirmative, yeah, position is good, and you're clear to proceed.
Yeah, that's a tricky flag to read, that is. Oh, it's got red. I can't quite work out what that might be. It looks like a painting. I'll just pop the outside mic on. I think we have potential now that we're free. The last line is just coming in. There she comes. So it looks like she's all ready to go. The box ship has passed.
Curious BTS, what are you calling?
Traffic is busy down here.
Yeah, evening, Chris. That's myself on board. A lot of the other guys are stuck in traffic at the moment, so we may be a tad late for the morning pride sailing.
Mercurius BTS, yeah, that's all copied, Wayne. We've had numerous reports about the traffic due to the fireworks and the football. So, yeah, all received. Many thanks, sir.
Yeah, rightio. I'll keep you updated, but hopefully it won't be long.
Oh yes, of course. We've got the double problem of fireworks and football. The football was Southampton playing at home today, and they won. Shipmate Jonathan Smith says, lest we forget. Oh yes, I can see it now. God, I don't know why I couldn't see that. Some hordes there from Iona. Should be reversing first, having a little spin around here. And heading on down Southampton water. She's off on one of these European trips that seem quite popular. There's quite a few trips, quite a few ships doing this cruise at the moment. Just turn the sound off. It's definitely getting some problems here with the sound. The whole networking seems to be having a problem today. Yep, she's off on a 7-day round trip. Northern European city. Escape from the madness that is Southampton. As you can see, traffic is absolute nightmare. There's people everywhere. There goes the box ship over there. The firework displays taking place shortly. Yes, I see that now. Thank you for the shipmate pointing that out. I've only got sort of smallish screens to work with, so it does add to my difficulty in seeing what's going on. But yes, I can see it now. I can see the poppies and the soldier in the middle. And this camera is also decided that it's going to be disagreeable this evening as well. There we go. I made you behave, didn't I? There we go. No, it's disagreeable again. Come on. There we go. Yes, very good. That does actually, it is quite visible now. Now I can see that against the lights on the ship. I can see the poppies and the soldier in the middle. Well, very good. That's unusual. First time for one of those, shipmates. Well, the shipmate Ellie Murray says either she's louder or the mic could be. Tell you what, Ellie, the wind is exactly in the correct direction. It is blowing the sound straight to the microphone. There we go. That's our horns. Yeah, the microphone is exactly in the right place for a change. So we've got a fantastic audio. It makes a real difference depending on the direction of the wind. It's absolutely amazing. You wouldn't think it would make such a difference, but it really does. I'm still struggling with network issues. Got quite a few shipmates up on. It's all lagging. It's all lagging and ghosting and whatever all those words were. Yeah, I'm not sure which shipmates they were with the flag, but well done. Thanks for that, shipmate. That was different. I've not seen that before. Got plenty of shipmates with flashing phones. Oh, hello. I think I've spotted another flag. I have indeed. Now, this is going to be almost impossible unless it's the obvious one. I'm going to go and say it's the obvious one. I know that's going to make it almost impossible for you. I can't see this now. What's happened here? Oh, dear. There we go. I think that is a Cornish flag. Look, we've got a waiver there as well. I think that might be the shipmates that said they were near the sticking out bit. I think it's difficult to see those shipmates. You just happened, but I think that's the Cornish flag. It's difficult to tell because it's white on a dark background and it's quite dark out there. But I could definitely see you waving. Oh, this is like sort of windmill waving. Well, yeah, unusual to have some nighttime flags. I did spot that. It's quite tricky. It's surprising how tricky. Right, let's navigate something else. Let's navigate into the camera. Let's have a look on that camera. Yeah, so Iona off on a 7-day European round trip, calling in at Hamburg on Tuesday. Then Rotterdam in the Netherlands. And then Zeebrugge or Bruges in Belgium. And then last port of call is Le Havre in France. Before finally calling in back to Southampton. I'm pretty sure that's a Cornish flag. It's tricky to see, isn't it? We've definitely had some waivers. So the passenger numbers for Iona, if I can find out where they were. 5. No, that's the wrong one. Where were they? Yeah, 5,432 passengers. So she's a pretty full ship. It does amaze me how even in this sort of time of year, we're still getting ships departing that are pretty much full. It is impressive. Well, the shipmates, Seri Perrit says big shout out to Auntie Liz and Jim. Well, ahoy, Auntie Liz and Uncle Jim. Have an amazing cruise. Yep, absolutely. Shipmate Mark Rhodes says St. Piran's flag. Oh, is that the actual name for the Cornish flag? Do you know what? I didn't know that. There's a whole world of flags that I need to know more about. Oh, I'm having real trouble switching to these cameras. I don't know what's going on. I think we're getting some flashing lights on the water as well from Iona. But the sky bar on the top deck keeps flashing all over the water. Sure, that's not a hazard to navigation. Well, the shipmate Cassie Dabbs says this time next week we will be on board Iona. Excellent, shipmate. Well, I was going to say Iona's still here. She's here for pretty much ever. We don't miss Iona. The only thing she does do in the beginning of January is she hops off for a 35-day round trip to the Caribbean, but she comes back to Southampton. Whereas, on the other hand, Sky Princess, who departed earlier, she's only here for a few more trips, and then at the end of November, she disappears off to Fort Lauderdale for the winter, and then comes back here at the beginning end of March. Oh, it's surprising how different things are when it's dark.
Well, drive BTS, that's all copied and clear to proceed with caution. The Iona's just backing out the ocean dock and Red Falcon approaching northwest Netley. Well, drive BTS, that's all copied, thank you.
Yes, Fats, I think hang on, I was just having some problems with the cameras. Oh dear. There we go. That's the bow of Iona. Ah, yeah, there we go. That's why I've got it working out. There you go. You can see the bow thrusters are starting to pick up. See the silhouettes of the shipmates there, just on the hatch. I mentioned earlier, I'll give some examples of flights. So this is this cruise next year. It gives you an example: Rotterdam, Netherlands, Hamburg, and Zeebrugge. That is from $749 per person. It gives you an idea of a price of a cruise on Iona. Very reasonable indeed. And as I mentioned earlier, there's the 35-night cruise, which does leave in January. So that's a 35-night cruise in January. There we go, there's the bow coming round. Just to give you an idea of how much a 35-night cruise costs, because you may not have looked it up. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is expensive, but 35 nights, calling it Tenerife, Tortola, Bridgetown, Castells, Fort de France, Antigua, Bastellere, St. Martin, Tenerife, and La Coruna. $32.99 and guaranteed a balcony per person. I mean, over 35 nights. I think that's quite a good deal. If you're interested in those deals, or perhaps you want interest in something else, contact Paul, our channel sponsor on Love Cruise, expert in the Port of Southampton if you're new to cruising or an experienced, seasoned veteran.
Ocean Scene VTS.
Yeah, we've got two more small boats just coming around dockhead, heading up for the fireworks, no doubt. One has just got a single white light, the other one has got full nav lights on.
Ocean Scene VTS, that's all copied, thank you.
Yep, the fireworks are due away. Fireworks are due away. That's not quite right. Departure time of the fireworks is 6:45. So I'd imagine there's going to be quite a few small craft deciding to make the trip up and get a bird's eye view and avoid paying the, whatever it is, £5 entry fee to get into Mayflower Park. More than that, it's probably almost impossible to get there at the moment. So much traffic and people. It does turn into it's like some sort of a zombie apocalypse out there. I'll have a look, see what's going on. At least the weather looks good. A couple of years ago, the weather was so bad that when the fireworks went off, you saw them shoot up into the sky, and then they sort of disappeared into the cloud, and then they exploded. Oh, I think I could see someone waving.
Ridge changed direction, he's off down Southampton water, but the small one with the white light, he's quite close to the quay wall, just past in the morning.
Ocean Scene VTS, that's all copied, thank you.
I think lots going on down there. We've got a shipmate there. You're very visible.
Curious. Evening again, Chris. That's all crew on board. Going to make our way around to the morning pride.
That's easy to spot. I spotted you.
That's all copied, Wayne, thank you.
I spotted you a mile away with those torches. Excellent shipmate. That's such an easy thing for me to spot. Waving when it's dark is very difficult. I see there's lots of fireworks going off all over the place as well. There we go. I can see them up there. They've got a good cabin there, right at the top. Oh, this camera needs how do I say this politely? Needs whacking. Needs fixing with a big hammer. Now the other cameras misbehave. Oh, the cameras are all misbehaving. There is definitely some major network problems. I'm asking the camera to move, and it doesn't move. And then about 10 seconds later, it moves. Well, no, it's just virtually impossible. Well, the shipmate G'd Watson songs. Oh, come on, stop ending up over there. Right. Gosh, this is a challenge, an unnecessary challenge, I feel, and definitely a challenge. Right, I'm actually back now to where I had the camera in the first place, but that's not where I wanted it. Right, come on. Let's see if we can get this to work now. Nope, it's still misbehaving. Come on, there we go. One more. You can get there. One more again. Yeah, there we go. Phew, sorry. No, I was just moving the camera around. Absolutely painful. I'm really struggling with... I think it must be a network issue. I'm not sure it's my computer. Anyway, once I've finished the live stream, I will have to be turning things on and off again. Probably checking, make sure everything's updated. Or isn't there some random update? Oh, it looks like we've got another torch waver up there. No, that's people in the crowd. There we go. I can see your torch there, shipmates. Well done. I think I will struggle with a flag identification at this distance. Trying my hardest to control these cameras. They are totally frustrating me. There we go. I think that's sort of working. Yes.
6 VTS, that's all copied, thank you. I've got 1.63 on the gauge. The ocean scene is just holding station south of Dockhead at the moment. Mercury is coming out of the ocean dock bound for the Morning Pride. And just be aware we have read numerous reports of more craft either unlit or poorly lit inward bound for the fireworks.
Yeah, lots of poorly lit craft for the fireworks.
VTSC, Morning Pride.
Morning Pride, VTS.
Yeah, I don't know if you could just chase the linesman.
Morning Pride, VTS. Yeah, no problem. We'll make a phone call.
Cheers, yeah, and then we can get behind the Iona.
There we go. It's definitely getting busier down the park. Traffic's picking up everywhere. Lots of people walking around.
Jet 6, VTS.
There's that small craft lit up down there at the bottom. They were complaining about the lights on.
6 VTS, yeah, with the numerous reports of unlit traffic north of Dockhead, if you could just reduce your speed and come at a safe speed in this evening, please.
Yeah, it's one of those events where we have a lot of small unlit craft. I should have been out there myself, shouldn't I? That would have been a great location to be. You can see Iona is now picking up speed. There we go.
Red Falcon, the Iona, thanks for waiting.
No problem, pilot, thank you.
Iona, Red Falcon, no problems.
VTS Iona, just coming down to Western Shellfelt now.
Iona, VTS, that's all copied, thank you. Morning Pride, VTS.
Right, that's it. That's Iona passing the Dockhead on her way out. There you go. There's the ocean scene just at the Dockhead. She'll have passengers on board. Oh,
Morning Pride, VTS.
The camera stopped again. She'll have passengers on board. And she'll be taking them right round out the front of Mayflower Park. And then we've got the red funnel squeezing past. She's been asked to reduce her speed. There we go, red funnel's there. She's been asked to reduce her speed due to the number of small craft all heading over for the fireworks. Well, shipmates, I hope you enjoyed that one. I'm just going to knock this off. I'm going to try and sort out my problems here. And then I will be back at, I would say, 6:45. So that's about half an hour. I shall be back for the fireworks. So I hope you've enjoyed that one. Not quite as eventful as yesterday when we had the rescue boat breaking down and needing to be rescued for Queen Mary 2. That was quite good. That was quite entertaining. I did enjoy that. But nonetheless, we had some pretty lights, couple of wavers, some flags, all pretty good. Now you can see the red jet coming in. There's the ocean scene there as well. Yeah, I'm really struggling with the cameras this evening for some reason. Yep, okay, shipmates, many thanks. All if you haven't subscribed, please do think about subscribing. And to all my donors, Patreons, and PayPal donors. Many thanks to you all, and of course the Blue Spanner crew. And we will be live again in about half an hour's time. It will be on a different live stream. When I finish this one, a new one will pop up. Anyway, that's the theory. We'll see how it works out. That's ocean scene coming in. Right, shipmates, until next time, in about half an hour's time.